Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all living out there on this New Year's Eve? I just come out here to let you guys hear my voice, show my face a little bit, and pray all is well with everybody. Do me a favor, if you would be so kind, going into the new year, double tap that screen, hit that like button for your girl, please and thank you. I have been chilling, extremely quiet. As we embark off into a new year, now is the time to definitely be in prayer. Now is the time because you don't know what you're going to be facing going into the new year. So now is the time to be repenting, uh, apologizing to God, and asking for forgiveness. Now is the time because you don't want to take what you had all of this year off into your new year. Now's the time to be cleaning out your house. Now's the time to be eliminating clutter, getting rid of things that are just sitting there not serving no purpose, no matter how much you like them. Out with the old, in with the new. There's people, there's places, and there's situations. Out with the old, and definitely in with the new. So that's what I've been doing. I've been taking time to clean. I've been taking time to rearrange stuff, get stuff together. Just making space. Good morning, friend. How you doing? Just taking time to make space for the new year that is coming in. This is a pivotal point where I'm telling you, you really need to be in prayer. You need to be repenting. You need to be moving stuff out that is not serving you any purpose. This is people. This is places. This is situations. This is just a pivotal point for me. I no longer bring my New Year's um, in the clubs anymore. I don't. I used to. I'm okay, friend. I ain't feeling too hot myself. I got this situation going on, child. I actually don't know what's going on. I gotta make me an appointment. I missed 2 appointments. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Whatever it is going on in my back. I don't know if I got a uh I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't. But it's just been whatever it is, shy. I'm gonna go ahead and redo my appointment and let them do some blood work so we can see what's going on. I've been feeling a little fatigue lately. Just I don't know. I ain't been having no cough, no cold, or nothing like that. I don't know. It could be a kidney infection because it's in my back. So we'll see. I need to go have some blood work done. So, but anyway, I was saying now is a very pivotal point to move stuff that's just been sitting there. Move that stuff out of your way. Out with the old, in with the new. There's people, there's places. Again, and situations. So that's what I've been doing. I've been very quiet. I've just been, um, like I said, I don't party my New Year in anymore. Um, and the reason why I don't is because at midnight I like to be on my knees. I like to be totally engulfed in prayer. I like to be totally just surrounded by the spirit because it's so much happening. If you yes, it's so much happening, y'all, that it don't make no sense. The deaths, the losses that I've seen throughout just this year alone, um, it's just been so crazy, y'all. I just don't even want to be in a club setting when I'm bringing in my New Year. It's called they call it watch night service, where you go. Starts at about 8. Some start at about 8 or 9. Majority some 9, and you uh don't leave until after 12 at the church. So that's what I'll be doing. And if not, if I don't be at the church, I'll definitely be at home in prayer. People shooting like crazy on New Year's. It's just so much. But I that's my New Year's. I don't have a resolution, and if I did have one, it would just be to be better, to walk better, to do walk more in my calling. And that's pretty much it. Ain't no new year, new me. All that BS that other people. You going tonight too, friend? Good. All that new year, new me, all that BS. People just be lying. Ain't no new year, new you. You gonna be the same person that you was then. But now I'm not saying you shouldn't aim towards your goal. Thank you for the hearts, beautiful. I'm not saying you shouldn't aim towards your goals of what you plan to do or your resolution. I'm just saying be for real about it. I don't even have one. So I'm just gonna piddle it and play it by ear. I haven't given up on anything. I just don't have one. There are a lot of things that I can improve, but we don't need the new year to improve it. Why just wait for a new year to improve it? We can start last week. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I've been feeling, y'all. Like I said, I hadn't been feeling good mentally or physically. So I've just been very quiet, trying to hear what God is saying to me in this hour, and just trying to build my strength back up and get myself together. That's it. And I'm very much, I need to pay some bills. I need to do a whole lot of things today. I really do. Michael. Michael, why don't you get a life? But yeah, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do today, y'all. So I've been doing, like, I hate sleeping. I do not like doing a lot of sleeping. I've been doing sleeping, then I'm trying to make sure I can hear right when it pertains. Um Michael, you're a jerk. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing the right thing as it pertains to Joe's schooling. So I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot on my plate. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. Make sure y'all go engage. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure y'all go engage in my shorts. I've been dropping different little shorts still here and there. Not as much as I normally would definitely be doing. But I won't say I'm behind, but I definitely got some catching up to do. So I'll definitely be doing that. I ain't been doing no go with me's, get ready with me's. I ain't been doing none of that. You know, I just, like I said, I just been very quiet, very still. Sometimes you have to get in those places so you can listen and figure out what's going on with you. So that's why I've been, um, yeah. And like I said, behind the scenes, there's some other stuff, you know, going on. I just be doing my thing, but honestly, even that don't make me happy. I'm not satisfied. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're not satisfied in your flesh with self, with spirit, then nothing else is gonna really be able to satisfy you. So that's just the God. Now there's some reality for you. When you're not satisfied with self, with spirit, within you, nothing else is gonna be able to satisfy you. No other person, nothing is gonna be able to satisfy you until you are satisfied with self. So this is what I've been working on. This is my goal of working towards me, being satisfied with myself. It is currently 4:25 my time here in Louisiana, baby. It's early. I ain't had no coffee, but I did have a few sips of this old good old ice cream float root beer, zero sugar. I had a few sips of it before I came live. So yeah, and y'all know it's the holiday season. Business is booming. So yeah, I've been trying to get the money to pay these bills. Um, it's just been a lot going on, you know. Um, then I've been having this little back pain and all this stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking I got a kidney infection. So I don't know. All I can do is make my appointment to check, go and see, and make sure that I'm straight, because you don't want to go septic. Something like that will definitely send you septic. So I'm definitely going to make an appointment. I actually missed 2 appointments, but I was trying to get this baby's money. So I was just like, oh, I just reschedule. And then all of a sudden, this came down. So Yeah, a kidney infection can come from a variation of things. Like if you got a UTI, if you had it too long, it can just come from so much. But the fact that it's all just in my back, yeah. So matter of fact, when I get off here, I ain't gonna say when I get off here, but because they probably don't open up to 8 o'clock, I need to do a rescheduling. I really could just do a walk in, but I don't know. But I will today. For one, I need to do some skincare. It's time. It's definitely time for some skincare routine, and I really do need to do a get ready with me today as I go pay some bills and etc. etc. So, what are y'all cooking for New Year's? We decided that this year, we're not cooking traditional cabbage. Now I would love me some good cabbage. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Ooh, baby, some good cabbage with some peppers and pepper sauce and some cornbread. Oh my God. But we decided that I did take some chicken out and I already cleaned it and seasoned it. We decided that we doing baby shower food. So the people say we doing meatballs, sliders, meatballs, sliders, deviled eggs, wings, and rotel dip. So that's what we're doing. Me, my sister, and Joe, and whoever else joins us, for New Year's. That's what we're gonna have. Um, Instead of black eyed peas and cabbage. I don't eat black eyed peas, but I can cook them. People love my black eyed peas, but I'm just not interested. My sister say she didn't want any. Joe ain't gonna eat them, so I'm not gonna do it. But we definitely doing baby shower food for hold on, y'all messing with this lash for New Year's. That's what we gonna be eating on: rotel dip, devil egg sliders, wings, and meatballs. So yeah. And we ate off that barbecue for Christmas for a good little while. As a matter of fact, we just not getting to the very end of it. I had cooked so much meat, y'all. The steaks, the ground meat patties, the ribs. Joe told them ribs up. All this stuff. So it lasted a good little while, y'all. That's why I like meal prepping. That's why I like buying a lot of food, and I put it all in Ziploc bags, and some you can freeze, if you need to. But Joe and I and my sister, we end up tearing that stuff up. Plus, I have a friend, so that's another thing that keeps me a little occupied and busy. But of course, I still be trying to get that baby's money, so I try to fit it all in and be doing my thing. I'm a little less personal nowadays. So yeah. But I know I got on here the other morning and cussed out Reverend Do wrong. Oh my God. Yeah. Am I sorry? No. Of course not. That's the fuck you get. Find somebody else to play with. So, yeah. Got on here and cussed him out the other morning. And like I said, a lot of my friends, they watch my YouTube, so yeah. You never know who in the bushes. But I don't care. Cause if I say it once, I say it again. Whether you pull up in person, I see you however it's gonna go. So, yeah. But other than that, y'all, that's all I've been doing. Praying that I feel better sooner than later. And just trying to get this baby's money as we go into a new year. These bills got to be paid. They not going to pay themselves. These groceries got to be made. They not going to make themselves. Yeah. I'm even thinking about taking a part-time job. That's been heavy on my mind too. But then I worry so much about the care of Joe. And I don't want to put Joe off on people that cannot handle him, especially when he's having a bad day or meltdown. So that kind of makes me stuck. I want to go to work. I want to get out the house and be able to go to work and fraternize and all of this other stuff, and then do my hustle on the side, right? That's been heavy on my mind. But having a child, if you're new here, I am the mother of a 7-year-old with autism, a son. His name is Joe. Um, Having a son with a disability, even if you're paying somebody, I still don't want to put that burden, off on them to be looking after Joe while I'm trying to work, at least 8 hours. And then I don't know how Joe feels about that. We are attached at the hip. Joe is a Velcro kid. He was a Velcro baby. Now he's a Velcro kid. When I'm not around him, even for a little bit of time, I miss him, even as bad as he is. When he's not here, I cannot sleep. I toss and turn because I worry about him. I was telling my live the other morning. I woke up and I heard my sister calling Joe's name in an angry way, like he had done something really bad, like she would normally do. And I knew he wasn't here. He was at his daddy's house. And as soon as I seen his daddy, when he dropped him off, I asked him, "Why you hollered at my baby the other morning?" Your intuition, ladies and gentlemen, is always right. But I'm going to speak to the women. Your intuition is never wrong. Okay, and you know what he told me? Because Joe wet the bed. And you already know. I didn't go off like I normally would. I told him, see, that's what being in denial about autism is. If I send him with pull-ups, you should put the pull-up on him so that he won't have to wet the bed. And frankly, I don't take kind to a nigga that he barely see hollering at my child like that. I heard it in my sleep. I woke up and sit up on the side of the bed. I said, so just when you think I ain't listening, I can't hear, nigga, I can. Y'all know Joe is a sensitive subject for me. There's one thing I will spiral. Okay, go snitch, baby. Have a good one. That's right. If that's your purpose, go snitch. Do what you got to do. Do whatever makes you happy. But that's a very sensitive subject for me. And I heard that in my sleeping, like I got on him. Don't be fussing and hollering at my baby because he wet the bed. That's why I give you pull-ups for. That's what they for at night. Why I got up with him and took him to the bathroom and this and that. Okay, well, you're going to have to limit the, the fluid that you give him, his intake. So, yeah, I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. When it comes to Joe, my biggest fear is having to go off and leave my baby. That is my biggest fear in my life. I don't want nobody else having to raise my autistic son. People are not kind to your children, whether they autistic or whether they're normal kids. We all know this. You got family members who make differences in between your kids. You got strangers who will treat your children better than your family members. You know what I'm saying? And that's my biggest fear, is having to go off and leave Joe or be in a position where I cannot help Joe. So I'm trying to get some things right, again, within my spirit so that I can be better for Joe and live a happy, healthier, longer life for my son, because he needs me and I need him, right? But I had to share it with y'all because I talked about that on my last live, how I woke up and heard my sister calling Joe's name in an aggressive way, like he had done something bad, and what it was, he wasn't here. His daddy was over there fussing at him, and I heard it. But I heard it through my sister. God is good, because if I had heard his voice, this would have went a whole nother way. When I seen him, if y'all know, if you new here, you know I don't play with him on no day. So I thank God for that, but I still, got my point across, to him. That's what a pull-up for. All this can be avoided if you stop trying to make it like he's the most, normal child, in the world, because he's not. Do what needs to be done as it pertains to your autistic son. That way you don't have to scream and holler at him. He get enough of that from me. He doesn't need it from you. Okay? He doesn't need it from you because he gets enough of it from me. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to give y'all an update on this situation. And again, I wanted to tell you, follow your intuition. Your intuition, it never lies, even when you want it to lie. Even when you want it to lie, your intuition never lies. It's telling you the truth. Even when it doesn't feel good, even when you don't like it, it does not lie. Always follow your intuition, okay? Happy New Year's to everybody that I don't get a chance to talk to. Shout out to the replay gang, those who will see this video after it has been posted. I'm about to get up and go fix me some coffee. It is currently 4:37 my time. And I may come back live a little bit later. I gave my kitchen a real good scrubbing, y'all. I moved so much stuff around in the kitchen that I needed to get rid of. I've been checking canned goods, y'all. Go get busy. Go check the canned goods and see if they outdated. Throw them out. If you ain't using that stuff, pull it out the cabinets. Out with the old, definitely in with the new. Thank you, Dennis. Happy New Year's again to everybody that I may not get a chance to see. And remember, be kind as you go into your new year, your watch night service, or whatever you're going to do. Just make sure you giving God some of your time. There is a new year coming in. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to go on. If you think 2005 was hell, baby, you don't even have a clue what 2006 gonna bring, right? So you want to be prayed up. You want to pray yourself up. You want to be a covering of yourself over your children, over your grandchildren. You want to be in prayer. So with that being said, I'll see y'all very soon. I probably will come back. Okay, good for you, Jay Brown. I hope your brother can help you with it. I will come back and do a skin routine because y'all know how I am. I'm strict on this thick, pretty brown skin, baby. And with that being said, y'all have an amazing day on purpose.